Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how I edit my videos. So let's go. I use an iPhone, so it's nice and simple to airdrop all my footage to my MacBook, which is what I'm doing right now. So once they're on there, I use a program called Filmora to edit the videos. Start a new project and then just import my footage. Normally I'll have it in a folder, but this one I've got it in the download folder just to make it easy. So select the ones that I want. I normally select all of them, even the ones that I've got mistakes on them. And then from here I select the ones I'm going to use. So I'm going through them now, checking which ones I'm going to use, and then select the format, which is 4K for this one. And then once I've done that, I drag them onto the timeline in order of the videos. I'm going to check them again anyway to make sure that's correct order. And then from there I just do the color now. So it's important to do the color before you start chopping them up, or before I start chopping them up anyway, because otherwise if I do the color after, it would mean that I'll need to do lots of different clips. But this way I can just do all of them and then chop them up. I use a setting called Mission Impossible, which gives like a cool blue kind of look. And from then on I'll start looking at the videos now to see where I want to make the cuts. I always use text at the beginning just to introduce myself, and I've got one that's already preset. And what I need to do is put my name in there and then drag it into place, nice and easy. And I always make sure I save as I'm going as well, because there's nothing worse than going all the way through a project and then losing it because the program's crashed or the computer's crashed. Luckily this program doesn't crash that much, neither does the computer, but you never know. So it's best to just save as you go along. And then now it's a matter of chopping it up, finding the bits that I don't want and taking those out, and keeping the ones that I want to keep. See, I'm going through, you can see there's bits where I'm like looking for notes on my laptop, so I don't really want that in the video, so I'll chop that bit out. Just find the bit that I need to chop out and then delete it. And sometimes I have sections in between the clips that I've got like text like this, and I use a program called Canva, which is an online platform, and it's nice and straightforward. It's just there's lots of different designs you can use, but I'm using this one and wrote the word motive or motivate in it, and just download it as a PNG. Once it's downloaded it, I can go back to Filmora and find it and put it into the timeline. Just drag it down to the place that I want. But because of the size of the picture, it's gonna play for too long. So you see there's playing for quite long, so I'll stop it there and I cut it, and then I delete the rest, then just check again to make sure that it's not too long. Otherwise it will stay motivate for too long and it's a bit boring, so I make sure I cut it out. And I like sometimes to put text in the video as well as I'm talking, just to reinforce what I'm saying. And I like to stick to the same text that I used at the beginning, just to keep it uniform and tidy. So I'm going to be working a bit more on like improving the way I do my text, but for now this does the job. I also have a press subscribe button, which I've pre-saved in a folder. I downloaded this from YouTube, so it's just like a green screen one, where when you put it onto the timeline, it's actually all black apart from the subscribe button. But to get the black bit off, you need to select this button here, and then I haven't turned it on. Turn this on, click that little pencil, click on the black bit, and then now it's gone. Then you can resize it how you like. So I like to make sure it's not in the way, so I'll just test it like that, and then that's fine. I turn the volume down on it as well because it's a bit loud, and then it's all a matter of copying and pasting to different bits. You don't want to overdo it though. And then I always like to leave a little message at the end just to say thanks for watching. So I'll do that and put that there right at the end of the video. Once I'm done, I like to check how it's playing as well from the beginning. I also like to zoom in and out of different clips just to give a bit of movement in the video. So I'll do that by cutting it like that, and then this one I'm probably going to crop in. So once I've got the right clip, I'll go back to it. Then I go to the crop button, zoom in a little bit like there, maybe move it a bit there. So that way you see the difference. So I'll go back to the start. So this one's not zoomed in, and then the next clip zoomed in slightly. That gives a bit of movement, and the one after that is slightly different, just so that it's not too still, you know. Once I'm done, I just check the video all over again from scratch just to make sure that it plays all the way through with no mistakes, and then it's a matter of exporting it. So I always do the best setting. So right now it's on 4K, and then I name the video as well, just so I don't forget what this video is. And also it's important to put it in the right folder as well, because it can get lost. So I'll make sure I put it in the right folder. I remember I've got like 2 different channels, so I want to make sure that the video goes to the correct place so I can find it easily afterwards. So this is the video folder for this channel. Then once it's done, I export it. Now I've sped this bit up a bit, but it's not that long. And it's really important that you get a good laptop when you're doing these edits. So to start with, you can start off with cheap equipment, but honestly, a good laptop makes your life so much easier. So check out my next video on the kind of equipment that I use to make my videos. So once it's done, it's exported now. I just want to play one more time just so I can see what it looks like. Then once I'm happy with it, I upload it onto YouTube. So that's how I edit my videos, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.